Sure, Trolls, I'll get you a community contributor container, that's fine. Now, the patch is set to release next week, which means we probably won't be able to do any other replays after the patch finishes. Rules. The cat is being very annoying. Okay. Looks like the perma camo. This is Islands of Ice. What do you guys think of Islands of Ice? Do you like it? I don't. I like the original version better. I kind of feel like every time Wargaming messes with Islands of Ice, it becomes worse. You guys feel that way too? I don't know. Flag-wise, we have Repair Party Booster and Fire Reduction. And that's it. It's interesting. At tier 10, I'd probably be playing with a little bit more combat flags, especially like anti-air, consumable reload, you know, maybe even reduction in flooding duration. I've got so many of those damn flags. I'm waiting for your alpha flag to turn around. There we go. Okay. Now I can get a shot with the alpha. With the alpha tester flag. There we go. See? That's kind of fun, isn't it? Move up a little bit more. Let's get the bow in there. Aha. Okay. Premium consumables, though. That's nice. Flag efficient, he says. Okay. Yeah, Niceno's a pretty good player. I've run into him in the, he was in a Zao, and nobody could kill him. So, that was neat. Yeah, I suppose you don't need anti-flood if you don't get torped, but I mean, you never know. You have to be careful here because if you look at your ships, you've got a whole bunch going to A. And it's basically just you, the Baltimore, and the Lightning over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm in here. I can find yours after when we get to that one. That's fine. Like I said, I heard Jean Bart was mentioned a bunch. I mean, it's the new sexy ship, right? Okay, and so we're angling towards the center because you're noticing what the team's doing, which is probably a pretty smart decision here. Going all the way out on the flank there can be rewarding if you manage to get all the way through and in the backfield. Notice though the Richelieu and the fact that you're capping A. This should tell you that the team is going B and C. Most likely. Yeah, the patch invalidates replays, so that's the tough part about doing this. The nice thing about doing it, in a sense, I would pop the plane here. There you go. And he's turning it anyway. The nice thing about the patch being released is that since it invalidates all the replays, it gives you a much higher chance of getting your replay featured and that sort of thing. So, you know, there's positives and negatives. Oh man, that. If only those two ships weren't hiding behind the island. Now you have to watch out. You've got a gearing that was last spotted heading your direction. There's an Akizuki, Zao. Now Soli there is aiming up. He's expecting the Akizuki to turn out, which he did. Slightly off on the salvo, but not a bad first shot there. Gearing spotted, he went into the island. You know he fired torpedoes, probably at the North Carolina. Oh boy.
The ship is on fire.
I would say between the Salem and the Jean Bart, get the Jean Bart. Oh, 10k almost on that destroyer. BB-8P, LOL.
Torpedoes to port.
The Jean Bart, I feel just is more fun to play than the Salem. The Salem's got the super heal going for it, but it's still a Des Moines hull. It just it doesn't have that really nice radar. So I don't know if you can play PTS on the same. I've always just done replays on the PTS client, and you can do that by just dragging the replay file over the executable. Now you gotta be careful here. You're broadside to that Montana and to the North Carolina. But most importantly, though, you're kind of putting yourself in a position to threaten this Hindenburg and to threaten the rest of the team that's pushing. However, you have to be careful because of that gearing. Yep, there he is. Gearing is turned away from you, and when I see that, I'm thinking he'd probably fire torpedoes. Oh, there's more smoke.
The ship is on fire.
Now you've kind of sandwiched yourself in here. You don't have a lot of room to maneuver. You don't know who's going to shoot you and from where. There's one set of torps.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yep, you slowed down because you thought Gearing would send torps, and you were right. So, good dodge there.
Torpedoes direct front.
And turning the other way. Oh, Z46, hello. 7 overpens. He's gonna feel that one. Yeah. The big thing though is he's got your side, and a lot of people have your side, but more importantly, does he have those torpedoes back up? I'd like to see you F3ing that, even though people are shooting him. Just one of the habits I get into is I hit F3 a lot because I just want people to focus fire. Booster is coming out. That's a mistake. Yeah. Yeah.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So people say that the Worcester doesn't have a citadel. Yeah, he does.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Okay, now looking at the setup here, you've got the enemy team is pushing around. CCAP are starting their push around. You've got that Worcester there. Oh boy, if he was spotted for just a little bit longer. As that Gearing gets whacked. Nice job by the team there, focusing on him. You get the kill. Most importantly, he's gone. Lightning takes a torp to the face.
Torpedoes to port.
Hey, you want that Worcester, you're not gonna get him the way he's turning like that. However,
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
and of course the Richelieu gets behind the island. You can't return the fire. That's unfortunate. Oh, Worcester. That's a bad idea. I mean,
Enemy cruiser foundered.
because of that, they were able to get the lightning, but that's a big loss right there. As the Montana is, I know what you're thinking. You want to kill those that last destroyer, Like, who cares? We saw him earlier today. And the Chapayev. But you gotta be thinking about also that Montana. You can't show him that broadside. Richelieu is showing broadside right now, though. And I'm sure he's turning in. Not bad, 5k. That Cossack, though, is coming into range. You've got a shot on him as the Hindenburg is now getting focused. Your Tirpitz and other Hindenburg are a little too far back right now, I'd say. But that's okay. Yeah, the Zal might be a good target for you if he comes around the corner there. Richelieu is going to be... He's doing the standard Richelieu thing, right? Just getting in a spot and going bow on and... Oh, no, he's actually turning south. Alright. What do you want? My cat. Okay.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Akizuki spotted momentarily gone. I'd be thinking about torpedoes now.
The ship is on fire. Concentrate.
You're holding your fire, getting ready for that shot on the Akizuki. Not a bad decision. Oh, he beached. He beached. Oh, BBAP. BBAP. Look at that. Those of you guys that say that current AP mechanics on destroyers from battleships is fully balanced, take a look at that. Yeah, he's got the ability, instead of going south, he could be going north to try to get angles and stuff, but I know what he's doing. He's trying to keep his presence heavy in the battle there, because there's really no other battleship in this game. Look at the Tirpitz. The Tirpitz isn't doing really much to help. And, you know, no offense to that player, but when I see a Tirpitz on my team, especially if I'm top tier, I'm assuming that this Tirpitz doesn't really know what they're doing. So I'm writing them off and saying, I have to do something. I'm the only battleship left. I need to make things happen. The 7 overpens definitely wouldn't change, no, but there would have been less damage taken by the Akizuki. Would it have been enough to make, you know, change his survivability? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I did play when Tirpitz was first introduced. There's this thing called Tirpocalypse, where there were Tirpitzes all over the place, and all they wanted to do was get in a secondary range with each other and torpedo each other. Those were the good old days. Wow. That Zao. That poor Zao. Why play that ship? I love my Tirpitz. I still play the Tirpitz. Because you know what? There's no other battleship out there other than like Scharnhorst and Eisenhower that allow you to have so much effectiveness just getting up close and personal in people's faces. And even in tier 10, I find Tirpitz to be very, very useful and very helpful. If it's played in a certain way, and that's the key. Alright, the Chapayev is finally visible. And, yeah, there he goes. And then the Montana now comes in. This is where you have to be really careful. Montana was forced to go broadside there. You lost that opportunity because he took that quick shot on the Chapayev. And now he's going to turn himself in. That sounded funny. He's going to turn in. North Carolina's going down and being focused. That's fine. Henry's not doing too well for health. Hindenburg is pretty healthy. So I'm sure you're thinking, I gotta kill this Chapayev, right? That's what I would be doing. Get like that one shot on him before his turning radius allows him to finally turn. Nope. Uh-oh. Cossack. Nice.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, there's the North Carolina. North Carolina's like, no, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me again. You only shot one turret at him. You're like, eh, you only get one.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Now you know the Cossack is on the other side there. So the question's gonna be, you can't give a lot of side because of the Montana here. But at the same time, okay, Cossack has moved. Oh boy. And Kraken. And here's where ramming flags would be helpful.
Our victory is in sight.
Are we gonna witness? We're gonna witness. We're gonna get off of him for a second here. We're gonna go to oh boy. This is why I love replay stuff. Look at that shot right into the superstructure there to do overpen damage, because you know you're gonna bounce right off of the turrets, and well, maybe not the turrets, but you'll bounce off the bow. What's gonna happen here? Is he gonna get? Is he gonna make it? Plane going up there, so if he dies, he can get spotting for the team. Speed things up just a little bit. What's gonna happen? Oh, it looks like you're committing. You're committed to the ram. Here it is. We're about to touch.
Enemy battleship sunk.
There it is. Glorious. Oh, and he had a pirate flag, corgi flag. Nice. I don't know that I would have given the ram in that situation, but you probably thought, hey, everybody's, you know, we got this, right? Team's gonna die. Look at all that smoke. All right. And the game ended anyway. So yeah, you got it all right. Alright, let's take a look at what some of the people are saying here, as once again the game crashes on me. In task, there we go. Yeah, so talk here about ensuring the kill. At that point, last thing you want is to miss, and then you give that Montana a beautiful shot on you or somebody else. Hey, Cthulhu. And hey, let's face it, I mean, 6 kills, why not, right? Every ship carries at least 1 torpedo. Absolutely. Okay, so let's do our drawing here. And it's Lego Party Australia. Congratulations, sir. Tell me what you want. I have a feeling I know.